and welcome to the LaLanne Pass It On podcast, where we talk to people who are passing on Jack LaLanne's message of health and fitness and impacting the world. My name is Greg Justice, along with the one and only Elaine, LaLanne. How are you today, Elaine?
Oh, I'm great. I'm so delighted to have Amy with us today because she is one wonderful, terrific lady. And so it's going to be fun talking to Amy today.
Absolutely, it'll be a blast. In fact, our guest today is the owner and CEO of IDEA. Now, IDEA has been a guiding force in health, fitness, and nutrition all the way back to 1982, and I've actually been a member since 1985. Today, IDEA's commitment to helping fitness professionals to be more successful in their careers and to their shared mission to inspire the world to fitness is stronger than ever. It is an honor to welcome to the show the owner and CEO of IDEA, Amy Boone Thompson. Welcome, Amy.
Thank you so much. I'm so excited to be here and see both of you.
Well, it's wonderful to see you.
Yeah, we want to know all about you today, Amy.
Okay.
We're gonna dig deep. So
and not only that, not only are we going to dig deep and get to know everything about Amy, but we're also going to talk about a little bit later. We're going to talk about the IDEA Jack LaLanne Jumping Jack Challenge. So I'm excited to talk about that as we get into the show as well.
There's going to be a whole lot of jumping going on.
Oh, I've been practicing.
We may do some jumping jacks throughout the interview.
You know, I have a bad leg, so I'm going to be doing this. So everybody, if somebody can't jump, with their leg, you can do this, and at least you're participating.
Yeah, modified counts, no worries.
Absolutely. Well, hey, Amy, why don't we start with, we can see in the background the IDEA logo. Why don't we start right there and talk about IDEA, its mission, and how you got to be involved with the company?
Sure. Yeah, so my story with IDEA goes back to 1997. A little later than you. And it was when I first moved to San Diego. I was a personal trainer at a club, and all the trainers and my manager said, you have to come to IDEA World with us. Then I started reading the IDEA Fitness Journal. I started getting really involved, joined the organization. And at the time, we didn't have the internet then. We didn't have ways to connect with other clubs, other fitness professionals. So this really was the only chance we got to get together with like-minded fitness professionals. So going to the event just absolutely changed my career. I fell in love with it. I've been every year since then, with the exception of 2 times, and that was the 2 years my babies were born. So I love the event, but beyond that, IDEA is an organization that supports fitness professionals at every stage of their career. So we don't certify, we work with all the certifying agencies to make sure fit pros stay relevant, stay fresh, stay innovative. And we take that job very seriously, also inspiring them, fill up their buckets.
That's so awesome. That's great. And, I started, my first convention was in 1985. I believe it was in Anaheim, if I can remember all the way back. But
was that when Jack spoke?
Jack spoke in...
he was the first speaker. And
and I've seen Jack speak many times, and I can't remember the first time, but yeah. And obviously, Jack has been a big part of IDEA. Yeah. In fact, do you probably know the history and can remember the dates when all of that started with the legacy?
I remember it.
Yeah, I was going to say she was.
I'm old enough to know.
Well, I'm talking about 1998. See, I didn't remember the date.
No, I'm 98.
Oh, no.
The first awards were given out. He won the lifetime or some kind of achievement award. I should have it here today, but anyway, I remember when it first started when they were talking about it. So it's exciting to find to see it come this far. And now we've got back to family. We're with
That's
we're with
right.
the family, and it's just wonderful.
Well, I just cheated a bit. I went and checked the fact sheet. It was 1986 when Jack was given the Lifetime Achievement Award.
Yeah,
He may have also attended before that, but that was the year he got the award. So,
yeah,
I
that's
was
right.
there. I was there. What do you know? Well, I think that one may have been the one in Anaheim, but yeah, that was,
yeah.
I do remember that, and that was very special. And so the LaLanne brand, the LaLanne name, and the LaLanne family has been part of the Idea family for a long time, and
Yes,
love
yeah.
that relationship.
And my heart is there, and I want to give, and that's what I'm put on this earth for, to give. And so we want everybody to give too. So we want you all to join and give.
I love it. Well, so then what happened was, so he received the award in 1986 for all the work that he was doing and for his incredible contributions to the industry, really, as we call him the godfather of fitness, because he was so innovative and just brought such interesting ideas with equipment and nutrition and really using the platform of television to get people moving in their living rooms all over the world and inspiring future fitness professionals. So then in 2011 was when IDEA changed the name of the Lifetime Achievement Award to the Jack LaLanne Award. And so every year at Idea World, we give an award in Jack's honor to a person who is also using their platform to reach millions of people. And so last year was Donna Richardson, but we've had the likes of Tony Horton, we've had Jane Fonda, we've had Jay Blahnik, Shalene Johnson, and also Todd Durkin and Billy Blanks, and many, many, many people who are just using their platform to move millions.
Right. I I was just wondering if you remember the let's see, I was just trying to think. I just lost my train of thought.
Okay. Well, you know what's interesting? So we moved the Idea headquarters recently after I bought the business, and we have filing cabinets filled with images and video and all kinds of good archives from Ideas past. So I'm definitely going to go look for these 2 years and see what we can pull up, and maybe we'll surprise the people this year with some relics from those years. That would be fun.
I know what I was going to ask you. I was going to ask you, can we tell who's going to be getting it this year?
Yes.
Yes, well, it's going to be Gilad Jankowicz. And
Yes.
he is dynamite, and Jack always said about him, he really knows what he's doing. And he's even beat Greg, he's even beat Jack in the years that he's been on television. You know that.
2015, I believe. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think
I'm really excited
Jack was
about.
on 34 years on television. I don't know how many Galadas.
I
You said
think
Galad.
Gilad started 40th year, if I'm not mistaken, last year maybe. So yeah, he's been going, and you know what? He is so well deserving of this award. This is the first I'm hearing of it, so I'm
Yay!
excited for Gilad, and I
Ah,
yeah, love Gilad. He's terrific, well deserving. And before we go on, I found this.
Okay. Oh, amazing. Look at
So
that.
I
oh,
so
oh,
so
oh, I'm so glad you took. He was here last week and took that picture.
yes, yes.
I
So
love it. Look, there's a Hall of Fame ribbon. Oh my goodness.
my
Those are
dear, the Hall of Fame.
That's
fantastic.
that was one of the awards.
Yep.
I love that. Oh my goodness. All
Yeah.
right. Well, I'll see what I can pull up as well.
I thought I would share that, but I put that together because we were going to use that as we start promoting the jumping jack challenge. And I thought I'm going to have to pull that up while we talk, and that's kind of a fun thing to do. But anyways, back to the idea. As we move into now year 42, 43, I mean, it's been a long time for idea. Let's talk about the far-reaching exposure of this organization. I mean, how many countries are you in? How many fitness professionals
Oh, yeah.
have impacted the world? Let's talk about that. How far?
Yes. Well, we use the word 200 or the number, sorry, 275,000 Fit Pros, which I'm told is conservative in terms of our reach, but those are the number of Fit Pros who are engaging with ideas, platform, and resources and brand. And then we're in over 80 countries in terms of our membership. But we also have a licensed event in South Korea right now. So we do in-person events annually in South Korea to inspire those fitness professionals. In the past, I know we've had collaborations in China, in Brazil, in lots of other countries. But I've been traveling a lot recently just to visit other events and get to know the landscape of fitness globally. And everywhere I go, everybody knows who Idea Health and Fitness Association is, and they always have warm memories. And just like you, Greg, they always say, I went to the event. In fact, just this morning, someone's like, my first event ever was in 95, I think he said, at Idea World. So it has a great tradition and legacy of really being the place where fitness professionals come together. And it still is the largest gathering of Fit Pros with business owners that exists.
Honestly, I look forward to it every year because it's kind of like going back to your high school or college reunion. And, just your old friends from the past that you just immediately connect with. And it truly is a warm, amazing feeling. And yeah,
And
I love everything about it.
I remember going to your presentations too, Greg, and we enjoyed so much. John, my son, and I, we'd go to all these different presentations, and it's you learn so much. I mean, even though I know a lot, there's always something to learn, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So for those who aren't familiar with it, we have 4 days of education. So there are literally hundreds of educational sessions. And so what we're doing in those sessions is we are upskilling current professionals as well as introducing them to either, new aspects of fitness or areas they can come and get a specialization. This year we have a lot of sessions around sports performance and active aging and even bar. And really, we're the hub for everything, including nutrition, including business ownership. So people come to upskill, but more and more we hear that people come to really reunite with their fitness family. And that's something that you just can't do. Like, we're doing it over screen, and this is lovely, and it's better than nothing. But being in person is always so much better when we get to hug.
That's so true. That's so true. Because during the pandemic, it wasn't like being there.
That's
There, you're part of it. There's a lot of action going on.
There really
That's
is. There really
right.
is. And the last couple of events, it really has felt like since Amy has taken over as the owner and CEO, it really feels like we're getting back to where we were all those many
Right.
years.
We've
And
all
so
noticed,
it's a
we've
very
all
special
noticed
thing.
that. Yes, and that's
Yeah.
what we want to do. Get that family feeling back. Everybody's part of your family, and you learn from each other.
Yeah, we went through a few years of private equity land, and so it's good to have it back to being a family-owned business. And literally, so I've got 2 teenagers. So my children, I told you, I only missed the years they were born, but they've been to a lot of idea shows and events. And so now it's their business, and they take it very seriously. Like, they all have jobs in the business. My husband works in the business with us, and sure, we have an amazing team who surrounds us. We certainly couldn't do this alone, but yeah, we are back to being a small family-owned business, if you will.
Well, it's funny too, because I know it is truly a family business, because last year as I was checking in, and I had a couple of booths there with a couple of my businesses last year. And when I was checking in, it was your sister who had
Yep.
taken me in. Like, oh, this is truly a family business. So you really treat it that way. And again, it feels much like that, and is a special event. So we're thrilled to to share it.
I encourage people who are interested. I don't, even though I don't care how old you are, and you're interested in fitness, you can learn.
Yes.
And age, a lot of people say, well, I'm over so much, I'm over 50 or 60. I don't care. I always tell my friends, life begins at 60. It used to be 40, but now I
Now you know better.
that's when I wrote my first book, and then I went all over the country promoting
Yeah.
it, and life changed with me. So I don't care if just join up if you can if you're interested at all in physical fitness. This is the place to join. It's fun, it's exciting, and you learn a lot.
And that's a great segue, Elaine, because the next event, the event that we're going to talk about right now, is Idea World.
Fun
And
and exciting.
It's going to be exciting. Let's talk about the event as a whole,
Okay.
and then we'll kind of transition into the jumping jack event. But tell us the dates and the place.
Yes.
Talk
Yeah.
about it as a whole.
So this year's event is in July. It's July 10th through the 14th. And as I said, there's 4 days of education. We are in Los Angeles at the Los Angeles Convention Center. And then layered into the 4 days of education, you can choose from pre-cons, post-cons. So again, as I said, you could earn a specialty certificate. You can attend all the CEC approved courses from really the industry's very, very top leaders. So that's happening. There's workouts, workshops, seminars, panels, all kinds of things to attend and capture your interest. And then there's 2 days of fitness and nutrition expo. So this is where we have all of these exhibitors, hundreds of exhibitors that have products, apparel, nutrition products. They have equipment, they have programs. And I always say, like, these are the brands that want to put something in a trainer's body, in their hands, on their body, or in their clubs. They really, really have a lot of great products they want to introduce to our.
So if they want to promote their product, this is one of the places
This
to
is
do it,
it.
right?
Yeah, a lot of really well-known brands got their start at an idea show. And
Yeah.
we always say, like, we are the proving ground because we are the event where the practitioners actually take your product and they sweat with it and they use it and they apply it into their programs, use it with their clients, and then take it back to their clubs. And so really, that's what we are. We're the proving ground for the industry. If it makes it, it's going to be through idea at some
Well, I
point.
know that I've had a lot of samples and I've thought, oh, this is really good. And so I'll look up the phone number and say, where can I buy it? So
Yes,
it's
exactly.
Well, I
Exactly.
can talk from personal experience that I have taken home many a product from Idea World, because you get really good deals too at the show. And I've gone home with my carry-on suitcases a lot heavier because of the equipment that I've bought at Idea World. So
I
Yeah.
want to get something straight right now. If in other words, what you're saying is, if somebody is looking for a degree, and some of these courses are approved toward their degree, is that correct?
Yeah, so fitness professionals who are teaching, they get certifications and they get degreed. And the certifications that we have in our industry require continuing education credits. So this is the place where Fit Pros come to earn those CECs that they need in order to keep their certifications current for their jobs. So yes, you're exactly right.
Okay, got it straight.
well, now why don't we talk about the event within the event?
Yes.
The Idea World Jack LaLanne Jumping Jack Challenge. Did I get all the words correct in
You
that?
got it.
Let's talk
correct.
about that. That's
Yes.
exciting. Tell us about that.
Sure.
Yes.
JLJJC.
Yes.
Elaine, Jumping Jack Challenge. That's what it stands for. So if you
Yeah.
see those letters, that's what it means.
That's what it means. Well, so this was really inspired. Again, I shared that every year we give an award in Jack's honor. And so this year we're doing a little something in Elaine's honor as well. Elaine has recently celebrated her 98th birthday on this planet. And so we are going to get the most people together performing jumping jacks simultaneously inside the LA Convention Center and all around the world. So anyone can participate. If you're not there in person, you can be on video doing this with us.
Yes, right. But the thing is, we want you down there at the convention center.
Convention center, yes, yes.
We want to fill that place.
That's right.
Absolutely, and we are going to fill the place. And it is on Friday, July 12th at 1 p.m. Pacific time. And we will be posting that and promoting that all over the internet.
One more question. Now, if they want to come down and see some of the exhibits and things, people can do that too, right? They can.
Absolutely. Yeah, you can attend the sessions or you can just come to the expo. So it's a great point. You can come in. I think it's like $5 to walk the show for 2 days, which is incredible.
Wow.
Yeah, take workouts. There's going to be workouts happening. Taste all the foods, try on all the clothes, try all the equipment, and do the jumping jack challenge. So yes, we want people there in person as much as possible.
Yeah, we're going to fill that place. So I hope you're going to be one of the pillars. Okay.
I have a feeling Amy will be doing jumping jacks.
Oh yeah, like I said, I've been practicing to make sure I can do them.
One more point that not everybody they're going to do up to 98. But if you can do one, you're in. You're in. We'll count you in. Okay.
That's right. And you can be part of this attempt at breaking a world record. So I'm just so excited, one, to honor you, Elaine. I mean, just every person knows that it takes well, she's the woman who was behind the man for many, many, many of those years. And since Jack has passed, you've been carrying on his legacy. And so we just want to celebrate you. And I think this is a tremendous way to do that. Doing it by moving and by doing jumping jacks and by doing 98 of them to celebrate your birthday. So there's just so much synergy.
A lot of people say, give me one, tell me what makes you go. I said, keep moving. That's all I can. So we want to keep moving.
Well, and when we were, Todd and I were with Elaine over the last weekend and we were talking and Todd said, Elaine, what is it that keeps you going? And she goes, I just have so much to do. I can't stop.
Yeah.
Yeah, I said, I can't die because I got too much to do. I got so many things on that I want to finish. And it's, see, when you get older, always have a project.
Bingo.
You have a project that you're working on. I don't care if you're knitting. I don't care what you're doing, but please keep busy.
Yes.
Moving.
And I'll just interject something in there too, because we've been talking now about a new book project, and it is putting together all of Jack's feats of strength and endurance. We talked a little bit about them in the book, but now we're going to dig in deep. And I've got stories that Elaine and I have sat down and, I got to interview Elaine about these, and we're going to turn this into a book. So here at 98, this amazing lady is starting a brand new book, and I'm blessed to be a small little sliver, a part of it.
Greg, what's going to happen to the book that Jack and I started in 2004?
And that's another.
It's been, as I say, I can't die because I got to get that done too.
Too much to do. Too many stories to tell.
That's so true. That's so true. But to both of you ladies, because it is amazing what you two are doing. And you're so right, Amy. The power behind Jack LaLanne is this beautiful lady that we're talking to today. And I know she's much too modest to say it, and she gets
two to tango.
Well, no, and that's true. You're right. I mean, Jack was an amazing force, but I don't think that Jack LaLanne was Jack LaLanne without LaLa.
Oh, well,
And
we
I
were,
believe that.
see, it takes a team. We got a team. Oh, see, we got, part of our team is right here, right
Yes.
here. And
Ab-
so I love teams because
I do
you
too.
bounce off of one another
Yeah.
and ideas. And that's, and ideas for idea.
That's true.
Exactly.
That's true.
Well, hey, so I'm going to give the dates again. The Idea World Conference. It is July 10th through the 14th at the Los Angeles Convention Center. The Idea World Jack LaLanne Jumping Jack Challenge is Friday, July 12th at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. Did I get all those dates and places and times
Yes.
correct?
You did. And I just want to make a distinction. Like we talked about the education, and that's great for fit pros, aspiring fit pros who want to come into the field. But the expo is for everybody. So even if you're a fitness enthusiast, if you just want to be part of the challenge, you've got to get your way down to the LA Convention Center. We're going to have a lot of surprises and fun around
Well,
that
we've
event.
got a lot of celebrities. You wait and
Yes,
see.
we do.
All surprises. I'm not telling you, so come down and see.
Hey,
Yes.
Amy, will you give us the website?
I know a lot of celebrities.
She does. Will you give us the website for Idea World and even specifically to the sign up for the events?
Yeah, so our website is ideafit.com, and then just right at the top you'll see a link to all of our events, but you want to go to World. And so in your footnotes, we'll be sure and put the exact hyperlink, but it's just ideafit.com, and then I think it's /Idea World, but it's right there. It's easy.
Idea fit.
Ideafit.com.
I
Yes,
put it in that I said I got to put in idea fit FIT. So that's important. So,
that's right.
okay, well I.